I got teeny tiny Clippy with me right now. So I've been kind of like talking to this girl off of Lex, and I don't want to say anything like it's dating or anything. I don't really think it's like a dating situation. I think it's kind of just like a friend situation. And also, she's literally 18, which I'm like, ugh, I didn't realize that when we first started talking. So definitely friend, but I'm not getting friend vibes. I'm getting romantic vibes, but I don't know. Is that too young? Let me know, because I do feel like it is too young. I feel like I've always said 21 or older, but like, I don't know. My age limit was a little bit lower on Lex because mainly was just looking for friends on there. Anyways, she asked me, she said, what is your like long-term goal? Because I was talking to her about, real estate and all this stuff, how I make videos and whatnot. And it just really got me thinking, and I know exactly what I want. I've always known I wanted, but this is just like the best life for me, and I just can't wait until I live it. And I thought I would make a video about it because, you know, ow, this guy's literally wrapped around my thumb. Come on now, this guy's trying to kill me. So yeah, this is my ideal, life in about like, let's say 10 years. It might seem like a little soon, but this is my dream life. So what I'm planning on doing, and I'm working towards all these goals like individually. Of course, number one is be fit, be, healthy. I don't know if I'll still be vegan by then. I don't know if I'll be vegetarian or just full on meat eating. I don't really care. I'm not like that crazy about it. So, yeah. And what I really want to do, okay, imagine this. I make YouTube videos, obviously. I'm going to keep on making YouTube videos. I'm going to try for daily for a long time. But say I'm making YouTube videos, I'm actually making some motherfucking money off of it. Which, by the way, I'm only 450 hours of watch time until I actually can start getting paid for them. So, watch 450 hours of my videos and I will fucking thank you so much. What I really am thinking about doing is like making an hour-long like video of just like Cheddar doing shit so that you guys can just, if I can just get 400 people to watch the whole thing, then there it is. But anyways, YouTube of course is money. I want my money to come from YouTube, of course, but I wanted to like kind of be centered around my entire life and everything else in my life. I would love to have, obviously, hella real estate. I want one in New York, Chicago, San Francisco. Well, I would sell it for Oakland, and for New York, I would sell it for outside of the city. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, right downtown, a $450 million, it can be a little tiny apartment, a little tiny duplex outside the city or whatever. But one in pretty much every major city, even, like, Texas or Florida or whatever. So I have a lot of real estate, and rented them all out, but there are four living situations that I alternate between. Every 3 months, I move. Like, technically, I don't really move because it's like my home, but I alternate between 4 living situations. Number one is... It's like inside my ear. Number one, I would love to have a cabin in the woods. I don't care what state it's in. Honestly, it can be in like the worst state ever. I'm not going to mention one because you might live in it. But, one of the worst states ever. In the middle of nowhere, a cute little cabin that that runs off of solar, that whole deal, that whole shebang. And I live in there in the winter, which is probably the worst time I actually live in it. But I think it sounds really sweet. It's like secluded. Maybe so secluded to the point where I have to have 3 months worth of food in order to survive. You know what I mean? I kind of like that survival thing. Maybe like a little tree house too. Like a tree house that's like fully insulated and everything off of solar panels. I don't know. Either way, I want a little cabin I live in every winter for 3 months or so. And every summer, I want to live in a van. And it has to be a huge van, a bus van, basically, because I want to bring all my pets. And ideally, I want to, like, film it with my YouTube channel, And my whole thing that I'm doing is I'm going to each state. Like, maybe my goal is, like, for every summer, go to each state and fully redesign someone's entire house. For free, non-profit, and the money will be like generated into my YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, I make a video on it, I make $5,000 or whatever, and then I put that money into there, You know what I'm talking about? It would be like a little series, I guess. And like maybe each person I take like 3 days or so to finish their place and just like to design it, all my creation. Um, and then I also want like a whole in one of my like main houses in spring and summer, or spring and fall, I want to have either 2 different places or one place in like a major city, in like a downtown area or whatever. Maybe here in Portland I have like just a little home, and I have like a lot more reptiles. I breed them, I sell them, I sell them online, I sell them in person. Yeah, and then of course my rug business. I was thinking when I have my cabin, this all just sounds, I hope I don't sound stupid just like saying all this stuff, but when I have my cabin, that is when I double down and I make a bunch of rugs, like really, really nice rugs that I spend time on. And ideally, I'd love to sell out one rug every single month. And it's like for maybe $500, $2,000 for that rug because I've spent so much time on it, you know what I mean? And I'd also love to maybe on the side, I don't know what it's called, but like plants, like sell plants, very exotic plants, like grow them and sell them. Maybe have like a little nursery or whatever. And I know it's like a bunch of different streams of income, but I think it would just be so ideal. And I think it's really possible. I feel like a lot of people, they probably say stuff like this and they don't really like go towards the goal, but I truly do feel like I am going towards all these goals right now. Obviously, my rug business, my YouTube, I'm working towards buying my first house, and I do think like a lot of it does come from like real estate. Like I would say probably 70% of my income, maybe 60% of my income will be from real estate. And then maybe like 20 or 30 will be from, or not, that's like the rest of it. Maybe like 20%, 10 or 20% would be from YouTube. And then like a 10% from my rugs, another 10% from my plants and my reptiles. So I don't know. I'm just like really excited for my future. Like I just think about my future every single day. And, you know, maybe I'll like get super ripped too and like have like a side YouTube channel where I'm like training people. Maybe I can even go to their houses and train them. Like, I don't know, I just really want to like help people, but I also want to like just, where are you? I also just want to, just like have fun. Like, I just can't wait because honestly, the reason why I'm even making this is because like my life is very hard right now, like working so much, and the only way to get through it, like if you ever had to work this much, like, the only way to get through it is to think about that goal all day long. So when I wake up from a 2-hour nap, a 2-hour rest, and I have to get up and work 15 hours, or work 5 hours, or work 10 hours, I'm like, damn, I don't think I can do it. But I'd have to keep that vision in my mind, and I know I will accomplish it, whether it's in 10 years, or 40 years, or 5 years. You know, obviously, I'm hoping I can get lucky and, like, hurry up and start making money off YouTube, or hurry up and, like, buy, like, a really good property, but, shit happens and you never really know, so, I don't know, I thought I would share that with you. Let me know, what is your, like, main big goal? What do you want to do, you know? Do you want to be, like, a teacher? Do you want to be a YouTuber? What do you want to do? What is your deal? Because I'm always really curious to hear it. Like, she even told me hers back after I told her, and she said she wants to be in healthcare, which I thought was crazy because we couldn't be more different, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let's see if Tiny will say goodbye to you guys. Oh, it looks like I have like one long dread. Sorry. Alright. Bye.